Hi guys, and welcome to my week. My name is Jody, and I am a stage 4 metastatic breast cancer survivor, living with cancer, but I right now am NED, and if you want to know what that means, keep watching because I am going to do a deep dive into medical terms, what it means, and also some advice based on my 25 years of living with, off and on, living with cancer. If you want to know what all that means, keep watching. But I would also love it if you could hit the subscribe button, set the notification bell so you don't miss any videos from me. And at the end of this, if you liked the video, hit the thumbs up. Yeah, so let's get on with it. Let's get on with the video. Monday morning, you guys. It is a good day, and it's kind of early for me, because I'm used to, sleeping in a little bit because I don't sleep at night. But today is a special day because I have a friend coming to hang. Diana, you guys have met her before, but I'll introduce you guys again if she doesn't mind. Anyway, she's on her way over, and she's going to spend the morning with me. And we're going to go through some clothes and sweaters and just get rid of some stuff that I'm running out of room for. Yeah, so it's going to be a fun morning, but she's picking up Starbucks, and I am going to make us a breakfast scramble. I think it's going to be fun. And also, she's my Lipsense lady. She's the one that does, sells me and gives me my lips. So I am going to be buying some more. She's bringing some new colors over, and that's always exciting because you know how I love my Lipsense. I tried the Merit oil, the lip oil. It was good, but got on my teeth. I'm so used to having this stuff on that never comes off. I can kiss, it's like, no, it doesn't get on glasses, it doesn't get on my hands, nothing. So I'm kind of spoiled that way, and I'm so used to it that when I do use anything other than that, even though it may be really good, I am not satisfied because I don't like things getting on my glass. I don't like lipstick and oil everywhere. I just don't. But if you don't like Lipsense and it's like too drying for you, or it's just not the right fit for you, then I've got hair in my eyes. Then the Merit lip oil is definitely good. I mean, my lips felt so smooth all day. I kept going all day long. But yeah. Anyway, she's going to be coming over with some new colors. And I better get cooking because she's going to be here any minute with Starbucks. Okay, so I am doing it the easy way. I put some Arida frozen potatoes in the pan with a little bit of avocado spray. And what I use, this pan is the best ever. I think it's called the At Home pan, I believe. Double check on that. And what I do is I use the avocado spray. I just barely spray it. The instruction says to use what do you call it? Olive oil, but I don't do that. I just spray the pan and then put it in, and it doesn't stick at all. It's perfect. And then I put that, Diana's here. I put it on medium heat on my electric stove. Hopefully that's medium, I don't know. I'm still getting used to my new stove. And then after it cooks a little bit, I'm gonna add some chives in it. It's got regular onions. It's got bell peppers, red bell peppers, green bell peppers. Yeah. So it should have some flavor to it. And then I'll add some salt and pepper there. And it'll be all good to go. And then for the meat, I'm doing these veggie breakfast. They're like breakfast patties. They're maple flavored sausage patties. I have never tried the maple flavored ones. I've had just the regular ones, and they're really good, so we will see. I'll have that, and then I have my eggless batter in here. It's called Nothing But Eggs, or nothing but eggs? No, just eggs. I don't know. It comes in a little carton. It's an egg substitute. Anyway, there we go. And then I've got some avocado. If I can find one that's soft, which probably not yet. Well, maybe I won't do avocado. I was going to put avocado over the top of it with some tomatoes, but we'll see. We shall see, we shall see, we shall see. And then we'll have English muffins on the side for our toast. So I think that sounds good. Yum, 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 yum. All right, well, methinks. I can't see out there. I think Diana is pulling up, so I'm going to go see if I can help her with Starbucks. Okay, so it is that time again, you guys. It's time for more lipstick. Look at all these colors here. Are you kidding me? Look at this. This is like so hard for me to even like choose. These are so pretty. And then we've got this. And then we got this. So these were my choices, okay? This is the ones I decided on. Hold on. I got, this one is apple cider, and this one is bubble gum, some glitter. So one is a kind of a corally, and the other one's kind of a pink. And the one that I get all the time that you guys are constantly asking for is the sheer berry. Where'd sheer berry go? Is it over here? Oh yeah. The sheer berry. This is the one that everyone constantly, oh, that one's got glitter in it. This one, sheer berry. That's, come on, focus camera. This is the one that everybody is constantly saying, oh, I love your lipstick. And I'm on the last leg of it, but I'm gonna break free and break from norms, and I'm gonna go with lighter colors just because it is almost springtime. So anyway, we shall see. And Diana, you want to explain real quick how you can make different colors out of these?
Well, you layer up. So when you're wearing your colors, you should, if you want to get a different color, you get 3 different colors. And because you're going to put 3 layers, you will say you layer 1. Then you close that one up and put it back. Then the second layer you put on, you put another color, you layer up. And then on the last one, then you wait, and then you layer up on the third one, and now you're gonna have a completely different color.
Yeah, I love that. I love it because, and also a lot of people don't realize how to put on Lipsense. And I did a demonstration.
Yes.
3 layers. And not heavy layers, just 3 light layers, and then it just perfect. It just stays for the whole day.
Yes.
And stuff. So, and people say, oh, it's so drying, but you know what? If you keep the
Gloss on.
Gloss on and going, then you will not have dry lips. I never have dry lips ever, but it is an adjustment, though. I have to say, totally and stuff. All right. Okay, I'm gonna get these.
Okay.
Yay! Hi guys. So I am in waiting for my doctor. This is the diabetic clinic. And I was kind of excited because they weighed me, and even after eating a big breakfast with Diana, I lost 4 pounds, so yay. I mean, I'll take what I can get, right? So anyway, I'm waiting for my doctor to come in now and tell me how my numbers are doing and get another shot. I'll probably, hopefully, I think she said that if I do good with this this last shot that I'll be able to take home my prescription of shots and then not have to come in every single week. I'll be able to come in, I think she said like every 2 weeks. And then if I do good then every 30 days. So we shall see. Hi guys, so I thought that I would sneak away to my office and just have a quick educational chat with you all. Every video that I make for you guys, I usually go through my comments and I write down like topics that people have requested, questions that have come up, debates that have come up, you know, just kind of glean from you guys what could be helpful for someone just starting out their journey, or someone who has maybe been in their journey for a while and maybe just needs to hear that, oh, hey, that's me. I feel that way too. So today, as I was tying up my vlog, and in fact, I think I might put this chat. Jody from the future is going to go back to the past, the beginning of this video, so nobody misses this. So, but I was going through just kind of seeing what kind of value that I could bring to you guys in this vlog, other than, you know, a busy week and family and, you know, all of that. Okay, so I came up with several questions and debates and different stuff that I thought we could cover. And so it's going to be more of a lesson type thing. I don't know, but let's get started. All right. Cancer is a journey. It is fluid, ever-changing, very individual path that you don't know where it will end until you get there. Now, that is a quote from my book, To Keep for Cancer. I am at the end of writing it, and I am getting ready for it to go to the editor. But as I was writing the book, this just kind of came to mind about how I feel about my cancer journey. So that's where the quote came from. It's fluid, ever-changing, very individual. Everyone's path is different. You don't know where it will end until you get there. And ain't that the truth, right? All right. Each person's, and I apologize, I'm looking down because I have notes and I just want to make sure and stay on topic. Each person's path or journey is not the same. Yes, there are some common factors and relatable experiences, but still unique to each person. Within the medical community, the doctors, nurses, and scientists have gathered and studied all about cancer, the disease itself, and also different paths and habits and tendencies that the various cancers, how they act and how they respond. However, these are guidelines or benchmarks and some guesswork. Isn't that scary? And some guesswork. However, these are guidelines or benchmarks, some guesswork. Okay, with a cancer journey, there are no absolutes. Each person's body comes with a different bend, right? So what medication might work for one person, another person, but person's body may not respond to it. So it's always very individualized. Okay. And always very fluid and always changing. The reason that our journeys change are not just because of us, but educators, they come up with different statistics based on what they have learned, what has been documented, you know, through the years, And again, it's very fluid and changing as our environment changes, new treatments are made or invented, etc. All right, now that was all from just little snippets from my book. Now the rest is just off my brain. With all this said, I wanted to go over some of the established roadmaps and information that is considered a standard within the medical community. All right, and also let me say this loud and clear, that I am not a doctor or a medical expert in any way. And what I say here is solely based on my lived experience, having lived with cancer off and on for the better part of 25 years. Also, let me be clear, I have not had cancer for 25 straight years. My first diagnosis was 25 years ago, and after the treatment and surgery, I did go into a full remission for 8 full years, solid years. Okay, since this time, cancer for me has been exactly what I described above, a journey, a trip with winding roads and an ever-changing map, and I don't know how my journey is going to end. All right, so I just wanted to put that clarifier out there. I even typed it into my computer so I would remember to say it, because sometimes I think it in my brain, but I forget to say it. So please, this is not medical advice. This is just my experience, gleaned from the last 25 years and Google. I went and actually Googled some of this stuff, and I'll tell you which one that I'm quoting from Google and where I can cite it and where I found it from. All right. When people ask me, what is your best advice to someone newly diagnosed? I say, expect things to change. Don't depend on anything to be absolute, and be flexible. Yeah, that is my advice when people, they come up and say, well, what is your advice? What if you could go back and tell yourself 25 years ago, what would you tell yourself? And that's what I would tell myself, that there are no absolutes. Everything is constantly changing. Treatments are changing. Schedules are changing. I remember my very first chemotherapy session ever. I was so excited to get in there, get started, and get it done. And the nurse had scheduled me, the oncology nurse, and told me what time to be there, and what time I would be done and how it was going to work and all that stuff. So in my mind, I'm a very deliberate person. I am a very, let's do this, but let's follow a list. I was not flexible. When I started this journey, I was not flexible. Things were black or white. If you told me that I needed to do something at X amount of time, then I would be there at that time. There was no changing, postponing, nothing like that. That was not even in my vocabulary at the time. Anyway, I showed up, and they had my insurance wrong. They said that I was supposed to be doing my chemotherapy in the hospital, not in this the clinic or the center, the infusion center. And this is after I had gone in depth with the insurance company, in depth with the doctors, in depth with everything to set this time up, because it was important. And I had it all ready. I had my bag, I got my blanket, I had my water, I had my little snacks. I even had my puke bag ready. I was ready, and the system was not. So a lot of changes, and by me expecting there to be no changes, it was very stressful, and I was very emotional, as you can imagine. And I learned at that moment that I can do everything right. I can schedule it, I can call the insurance, I can do everything that I need to do, but I can't control what the other side does. I can't control that the nurses and the schedulers have like 1,000 patients that they're dealing with. I can't control that the insurances are just that way. I mean, there's, I can't control that. So I had to learn to be flexible. So that's what I always tell people. You know what? Nothing is set in stone, even if they tell you it is. Just be flexible, because it takes a lot of stress off of you if you can go in with a more of a, like, okay, we're going to go with the flow feeling. So that's always what the first thing that I always advise other cancer patients that are asking. All right. So now let's get down to I wanted to go over some common vocabulary that is standard within the cancer medical community. These are vocabulary that when I started out, I had never heard before. And some I had heard, but I had a very different understanding of what they meant. I really was just like, whatever I heard other people talking about, I thought that's what it was. So we are going to go over some of the most common questions, the most common confusion, and some that I have dealt with and that I didn't know about until I had to learn as we go type thing. So let's go over those. All right. Number one, what does stage 4, and by the way, I know that everybody has a different type of cancer and a different roadmap, and their cancers travel a different map too. Each cancer that you have, a specific type of cancer, like for example, pancreatic cancer does not respond and travel to the different areas of the body the same as breast cancer. Bone cancer doesn't do the same as brain cancer. Each cancer has its own bend, if you will. And the doctors have studied those, and they have come up with an expectation that is not always true, because cancer can do whatever it wants to do, but they kind of get a basic idea of what could happen next for your specific cancer. But today we are going to talk about my cancer, because that's what I am, I have a better understanding of. All right, so number one, what does stage 4 metastatic breast cancer mean? All right, so I was and I've done it before, I just explain it, and I tell people, oh, it means that your cancer is spread. That's usually my answer. But for today, because we want to keep it extremely accurate, I went to the Dana-Farber Institute page. They have like a cancer did you know type thing, frequently asked questions, and I read exactly what they put down. And then also I went to City of Hope where I got my treatments, and I read what they put down, and I just kind of got a feel. But this is the one. Pretty much they were almost identical to every site, but this is the one that I actually cut and pasted, and I'm going to read to you. Metastatic breast cancer is always considered advanced stage breast cancer because it has spread, metastasized. That's all metastasized means. It means it's spread. It has moved, it has spread, it has grown, metastasized to different organs or lymph nodes far from the breast. Okay. The most common areas of the body that cells may spread to are the brain, bones, liver, and lungs. Okay, now a lot of times people will say, well, if you have breast cancer, why is your cancer in the bones? Doesn't that mean you have bone cancer? And no, it does not. I thought that too, because when the doctor said, oh, there's lesions in your bones, I thought, I have bone cancer on top of breast cancer? I was about ready to have a heart attack. But no, that's not the way it is. It just means that the cancer has spread. and it's not near the breast anymore. It is in, different organs, different parts of the body, and that is what stage 4 metastatic breast cancer. That's the definition. Now, and the route that it takes is usually common. The cells may spread to the brain, bones, liver, and lungs. All right. The brain is the one that that is the most dangerous place for it to spread, the most aggressive place for it to spread, and usually that means that your time is less than, say, if it spread to your bones, like mine. Okay, now, number 2, what stage 4 cancer doesn't mean? It doesn't mean that you're laying in hospice taking your last breath. This is what it does not mean. Okay, I know a lot of people hear stage 4 and they think that you've gone through stage 1, 2, 3, and now it's your last stage and you are dying at this very moment. You should be laying there, with tubes out of you and giving your will. It doesn't work that way. Sometimes it works that way. Sometimes, people can start out with, stage 0, and then it just, goes in a progression until it, moves to different organs. But many times, that's not the case. You can start out with no cancer. The very next day, when you find out you have cancer, you could have stage 4 because it has metastasized, it has moved away from the breast. So that is what it does not mean. All right. Now, this is a term that has gone all over the cancer boards. My comments, I get constant comments about the word NED, no evidence of disease. All right. This gets confused with CR, which is complete remission. They have all these acronyms for all these different things. It's like a different language, but CR, a lot of times that you will see like written either on a chart or in a definition somewhere, that means complete remission. And then there is NEOD, which means no evidence of disease. It's still NED. They just put the O in, and that is another acronym, but the same acronym, if that makes sense. Anyway, all right. These are terms that indicate that the signs and symptoms of cancer are no longer present. However, it is possible that cancer cells may continue to exist in the body at a level at which current testing methods cannot detect. So, no evidence of disease doesn't mean that it's not there, it just means it's so minute that testing is not picking it up. And sometimes you can be sorry guys, NED, no evidence of disease. However, your scans will say that, but your lab works will still be like, raising a couple red flags. I did not know that until I read that on the site today. So, learn something new every time you read. All right. Now, it says, why is remission, or CR, different from NED? Complete remission, different from no evidence of disease. And do they mean the same thing? I'll read the first definition or explanation. It says complete remission, CR, is determined based on studies and statistics of specific type of cancer. For breast cancer, CR is not considered till after 5 years of NED. All right, I know that sounded like a bunch of words and stuff, but basically that you can have clear scans, but they're not considering you complete remission until you have had clear scans for 5 years. Now, for each different type of cancer, some of them are 10 years. Some doctors, even cancer doctors for breast cancer, for stage 4 metastatic breast cancer, they consider you to not be in complete remission until 10 years. And then let's wait and see. So yeah, but the basic standard of CR is you are NED for 5 years. That means no evidence of disease, no reoccurrences, nothing for 5 years. Okay, so that's the difference between NED and CR, complete remission. All right, it says, why is remission or CR different? Okay, I just read that, sorry about that. All right, number 6, am I cancer-free if I am in either remission or NED? Okay, now that's the one that I get a lot in the comments. Well, aren't you cancer-free? You know, no evidence of disease. Aren't you like hopping around and, dancing a jig right now? Okay, and yes, I am actually. It says, I lost my place, sorry about that. All right, cancer-free is a little more complicated because it is not based on something we can measure. Instead, it implies that not only is there nothing detectable in your body as cancer, but we also believe no residual cancer is left anywhere. So that means there's no chance of the cancer ever coming back. And that's a lot trickier to say because there's always a chance that, even if it's a slight chance, there's always the risk of recurrence if you've had any type of cancer, period. If you have stage 4 cancer, if you have stage 2 cancer, if you have any kind of cancer, there is always the risk that it will come back. So the doctors don't use the term cancer-free very often and very much because it is something they can't promise you, basically. That makes sense, right? All right. So another thing that they said, time will tell. Now, that just sounds like, time will tell. But actually with cancer, that is your marker, time will tell. Watch and see, which to me is like the worst thing. It's like, well, let's just wait and see. It's like, I'm like, do something. I mean, I have to be active in doing something to prevent, or, I remember when this last time, and my scans came back NED, I was like, okay, what can we be doing to keep it this way? And he goes, whatever you're doing right now, keep doing it. So I was doing the vitamin C megadosing infusions and eating a vegetarian/vegan plant-based diet, exercising, taking some supplements, and that's it. That's all I was doing. And he's like, just keep doing it. So, and we're going to talk about my treatments, my vitamin C infusion treatments in the next video. So stay tuned to that. But right now, let's finish this up. All right. So now it says, how long can you live with stage 4 cancer? Will people with stage 4 always die? Is stage 4 cancer always terminal? All right. Now that one is, I think, hopeful for me. This one brings me a lot of hope because when anybody hears stage 4, that's advanced. That's not good. But knowing that stage 4 doesn't always mean at the end. That's so important, and that gives you a lot of hope. It gives me a lot of hope. But advanced cancer that is metastasized to the different areas of the body, obviously it's not something that you want to see because it's harder to fight. But this is what it says here. Stage 4 cancer is not always terminal. It is usually advanced and requires more aggressive treatment. Terminal cancer refers to a cancer that is not curable and eventually results in death. So now this is so important, especially if you are a new cancer survivor or warrior. I like to say warrior because anybody can survive. It's just how do you survive is the question. Like how, did you survive just by laying there just griping and complaining? Cancer didn't take you? Well, yeah, you survived, but how did you survive? Are you a warrior? Are you fighting? Are you peaceful? Are you making, wise decisions? Are you doing everything that you can to, to combat this disease? So I like to say cancer warriors. So you new cancer warriors, you newbies out there, take hope in this, because I did not have this information when I first heard stage 4. I had heard all of the buzz about, oh my gosh, he's stage 4. It's not, oh, there's no cure for stage 4. He's gonna die. That's all I ever remember hearing. I just remember hearing that and I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm dying. I am. Why even bother? I'm just gonna die. But in reality is when they say that cancer there's no treatment, it means like there is a cancer that we don't have a treatment for this. We have no game plan for this. We don't have anything that we can do for your type of cancer, or we're at a stage in your cancer, there's nothing more we can do. And that's when it becomes terminal. So very important. If there is treatment out there, stage 4 just means that you will have a more aggressive treatment and that you are going to have to fight harder and probably longer. But that does not mean, it's not a guaranteed stamp, like, it's not. And even the doctors will tell you, especially nowadays, there are so many different treatments and different new stuff on the horizon. It is just amazing. And remember what we said in the very beginning, everybody's body, everybody's journey is different. And the doctors can map out what they think that where your roads are going to go and what you can do. And you can follow that, but then it's like sometimes it doesn't work. So you have to go back, reroute, make a U-turn, and like try something different. With stage 4 or any advanced cancers, then what you're going to be doing will be more aggressive, and it will be a bigger battle or a heavier battle. But it doesn't mean that you're down for the count, gone forever. And to me, that when I read that just gave me hope. Then I started reading about testimonies of people that have beat. Of course, they're still called cancer. They still say they have cancer, but the cancer, they're on the winning end of it, which I feel like I am right now. But yeah, this is my 6 months of being NED. Now, I'm going in for scans. I just scheduled them last week. I scheduled them for this. They're random through the next month, for the next 4 to 6 weeks. Sorry about that. So anyway, I just wanted to go over and clarify some of that, because it is confusing, and it's confusing to me, but it's also very confusing to others. And if you're a new person and you're seeking information, you're seeking out hope, then knowing what the doctors say, their definition, the cancer center people, the people that know what they're talking about, the people that are doing it for a living and stuff, those people, you want to listen to them. You want to look up what they say about things, because just going off with my grandma died of cancer, and I just remember they said it was stage 4. 2 weeks later, she was gone. All right. Those type of things can really stick in your mind and really scare the crap out of you. So I just encourage you guys, if you are a new warrior, then do not just kind of get rid of any myths or anything that is negative around you, and then find out from the source, go straight to the source and find out, what is this, what does it say, and what can I do? And always, always be flexible. All right, you guys, Jody from the future is going to go back to the future. And actually, hi, it's me again. No, I'm kidding. All right. I am going to jump back into the future so I can say goodnight to everybody. I hope you guys, some of this made sense to you. Yeah. All right. Catch you guys later. Hello. Okay, so I am in the middle of working and I am like feeling super cold. So I thought that I would make myself a cup of coffee. I usually don't drink coffee, only 1 cup in the morning and that's it. But I don't know, I just feel like cold to the bone. And anytime I get like cold, I start getting in pain and I don't need that. So I hear my coffee. Yay! Let's go take a look and see if it's done. So anyway, I thought, well, you know what? I'm just gonna grab myself a cuppa and, you know, be up all night probably. No, it's like, what time is it? It is 2:48 and I work, sorry the lighting is so bad in here. I work until 5. Oops, I just got a bug land on my lens. 5 today, so it's not that long. But I am trying, you hear that? I'm sorry. How rude. Anyway, I am trying to work a little bit of extra hours because I'm feeling better, and inflation, you know, everything, I don't know, I live in California, everything is like crazy high here. Just to buy like a normal, like say for example, I would get a bag of chips, corn chips. They're usually like $3.98 around there for like a family size. They were like $7, people. Unbelievable. So the little things like that are starting to add up. So I am thinking I should probably work a little bit more since I'm feeling better. I don't want to push it too much, and my husband really doesn't want me working very much because he is afraid that I will overdo and wear out my body. So then if my scans come back, you know, saying I need more treatment or whatever, then I will be exhausted and I won't be my best strong self to be able to, you know, to fight it. So he is like very protective of, you know, how much I work. And so I'm trying to keep that in mind and respect him. But I really feel like, you know, other than needing a second cup of coffee, I really feel like that, you know, adding an hour here and there is not going to kill me. Especially with my kids, half of my family gone to Tennessee. That's 3 kids that I'm not going to be having over or babysitting or going to karate or soccer games. All those things that, you know, that normally would take my attention are, you know. So my schedule is a lot slower and I've got a lot more time on my hands. So that's why I think that I can handle it, you know. So we'll see. I'll add a couple hours here and there, and then if my body says nope, can't do it, then I'll back off and do less. But anyway, and I was super excited because I got a new, it's like a Fitbit, but it doesn't have, like a smartwatch, but it doesn't have like texting and all that, because for me to wear it when I'm working, it can't have any kind of like internet access or anything like that, phone access, for privacy reasons and stuff. All it can do is count my steps and my movements and my calories. That's it. So I had to look and look and look, try to find one that did just that, that looked good and wasn't gigantic on my wrist. I wanted something kind of dainty. So I found one. I'll show you guys in a little bit on my next break. But I found one that is gold. Well, kind of looks gold. Rose gold, I think they called it. And looks more like a bracelet instead of a Fitbit or a watch or something. Anyway. I got to charge it and put it on because I'm really anxious to start getting my steps in and to see exactly how much I'm getting and see if I'm getting enough. I'm trying to get 10,000 steps a day. That's what they say is really good for your heart and all that good stuff. And I do the treadmill every day for 30 minutes, and then I take a walk with the dog. But I know it's not anywhere near 10,000 steps. So anyway, I just want a reality check to see where I'm at in my exercise and stuff. And this morning I didn't get to do my Pilates, and I didn't get to do my walking because I had my friend Diana over, and we started out at 8 this morning, hanging out, having breakfast together and everything. So, and then I had my doctor's appointment. So I didn't get to work out today. But I think I'll probably try to squeeze in some light Pilates tonight after dinner, because it feels really good after sitting for hours interpreting and my back starts really hurting. It feels good to get on the Pilates and do some stretches and stuff. So that is the goal. We'll see. We will see. We'll see. So anyway, I got to get back to work and my coffee is done. So I shall talk to you guys later. So it is now Wednesday evening. I apologize that I did not start the vlog any earlier, but what is that?
That's my phone.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Okay, so anyway, but I worked until midnight last night, long story, and then I didn't sleep because I was all ramped up from like working nights. I'm not used to it. And so I stayed awake all night watching, are you ready? True crime stories. And oh my goodness, are there a lot of them out there. I went down a rabbit hole you would not believe. I was watching this one little gal on YouTube. Her channel is 10 to Life. Okay, so she goes over all the serial killers and details their whole everything, and shows interviews and just facts of all of these horrible things. Anyway, she posts a video every 3 days, guys, and I would say 95% of her videos are all current. They're current crimes, and it just almost makes you never want to go out of the house. I know I'm going to watch my grandkids a lot closer now. Anyway, I went down a rabbit hole and I watched like 8 hours worth. And then I was all paranoid. I kept hearing noises in the house. Yeah, don't do that. Just do not do that. Anyway, now I am so excited because I haven't been to church for
Several weeks.
Yeah, a couple weeks. I haven't been able to get to Wednesday nights because ever since the baby was born, I've been helping my daughter-in-law, and then my husband has been taking my other two grandkids to church, and then of course, you know, my husband was in Tennessee for over a week, 2 weeks.
Well, 10 days.
10 days, yeah. With my other son. So anyway, and then my car broke down. That's another, we'll go there later. Yeah, just when you think everything's up and running and everybody has a car, my car breaks down. So, oh, sorry about the bumping, you guys. It's kind of crazy. Hope I don't make you sick. Sorry about that. Anyway, so I was super excited. I got all dressed up and I put makeup on. I mean, like, put makeup on, but I mean, I really took time and trying to look presentable because I get to go out of the house. Yay!
Oh, I forgot. I went the wrong way.
It's crazy.
Starbucks first.
Oh yes, Starbucks. We got it, and we're doing a Starbucks run on the way to church. So yeah, the only time I've been able to get out of the house is taking the kids to their homeschool project or classes and Taylor to her horse stuff, and then to the doctors. Went to the doctors. Woohoo, that was fun. But actually, to get to go out and see my friends and listen to the Word of God and worship, I am excited. I am one happy girl. So anyway, I am going to shut you off because you're probably getting sick with all the bouncing. All right, you guys. Talk to you later. Everybody, it is now Sunday morning, and yes, I skipped a couple days. I was in bed we left off on Wednesday night. Thursday and Friday, I was just not feeling good at all. Everybody in the whole family got the flu. And while I don't think I got I didn't get it as bad as they did, I had the achy body, feverish feeling, and kind of an upset stomach. Not too bad, but TMI anyway. So there was literally nothing to report on those days. Yesterday, my camera, I don't know what the heck I did. My batteries, I have 4 batteries, and one goes with me, one goes on the camera, and then 2 go on the charger. Well, I didn't put the 2 on the charger, and the ones that I had with me were all used up. So yesterday I did charging, and nothing happened yesterday. I was in bed watching true crime stories and going through emails and going through some contracts and doing some admin work, and that was it. There was like literally nothing to report. But today is Sunday, and I'm waiting for my daughter-in-law to come. Trying to keep my eye on the front porch or the front driveway, so I can go right out when she gets here. But it's kind of an exciting day because today is baby Olive's, or baby Olivia's, first day at church. We call her Olive for short. It's Olivia, but Olive, our sweet baby Olive. Anyway, it's her first day at church, and it'll be fun to see her and show her off and show how cute she is. All that good stuff. Anyway, there's probably not a lot going on today other than church, and I will bring you along for that. There was one thing I wanted to tell you yesterday, and I thought, ooh, I gotta remember to tell everybody. And then, I don't know, it left my little pea brain. It'll come back around sometime. But anyway, so this thing going on here, look at my hair. I went to sleep with it wet, or damp. And when I woke up, I thought, oh, it's gonna be horrible. It's gonna be all over the place. And I looked in the mirror and I thought, hey, I kind of like that. So, wow. Now, if I try to do it twice, go to bed purposely with my hair slightly damp to, put a couple waves in it, it wouldn't do it. But just by chance it works. So there you have it. And also I've been having these horrible, my face is so dry. I don't know if you guys can see that. With makeup and stuff on it, I'm hoping it covers it up, but it is so dry all underneath my eye right here and this eye and around my mouth. The weather. And I've been doing, what is it called? Slugging, where you put a bunch of cream and moisturizer on and you just let it sit and soak in all at once. I did that and my face felt really super soft and everything. But then the very next day I woke up and it's all dry again. So I don't know. I'm using my LMS. I'm not doing anything. I'm not putting anything harsh on my face at all. So I think it's just the weather. I really do. Anyway, okay, well, I'm looking and they're not coming, but I know they will be here, so I'm going to go ahead and grab a jacket. It looks like it's pretty cold outside. It looks like it's going to rain. Sorry, I'm not trying to look away, you guys. How rude. I'm just kind of trying to do two things at once. So I will catch you guys a little bit later. Oh, one more thing. Look I did my nails. Yay! Yay! I figured for the weekend, since I'm not working, I would do red. And then on Monday, I'll take it off. All right, talk to you guys later. So this was my outfit of the day. I'm wearing this is from Naked Fashion. I love the sleeves. I love the big wide sleeves. Look at that, so cool. And it is a cashmere wool mix. And it is so soft. I love it. Got this really cool, I don't know if you can see it or not, really cool cowl neck or turtleneck. And it's got cute little shoulder pads in it. I don't know, I just thought it was super nice. And it's a watermelon color, which, I don't know, just kind of, after wearing muted tones all week with black, I thought this was kind of cute. And then I just put on my Spanx leather-like leggings, and then I got my Amazon boots. I got these couple winters ago, and they are so comfortable. They are just absolute comfort. And then I just put my black bag with the gold chain across, and voila, here we go. Easy peasy. And then for my jewelry, of course, I've got my 10,000 bracelet that I got from Missimo, and as a thank you for getting to the 10. And then I got my 2 million. This one's the 2 million. I don't know if you can see it. Bracelet. And then on this side, I have my regular stack that I use. And also from Missimo. So that is the look of the day. All right, you guys, I am exhausted. It has been a very nice day, but very busy day. And I have got Brennan in there wanting to make some cookies, and Taylor wanting me to snuggle up and watch some Gilmore Girls. So I put my pajamas on and I'm going to quickly wash off my face and head in there to play grandma for a couple, it's like, you know what time it is. I got another hour and a half before I have to put them down. So I'm gonna do that without a camera stuck in their faces. And then that'll be it. And then I'll edit this video when they go to bed, and you will see it tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. This is 5 a.m. Hi. All right, you guys, thank you for watching. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing to my channel, it's free. And also hitting that thumbs up if you got any worth out of this at all, if you enjoyed it even a little bit, that thumbs up helps me tell the algorithm that you can push my videos out to more people. Also, if you set your notification bell, you won't miss any videos from me. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in a few days with another vlog. This is Jody signing off.